What is going on today, my niggas? It's your boy Invader back with another video, and I'm gonna be talking about the Black Ops 7 reveal trailer that just dropped yesterday. We're gonna be getting a whole bunch of multiplayer information before COD Next happens. When is that? On the 30th, which is next Tuesday, right? So we've got a whole bunch of information and bullshit that we're gonna have to discuss before, I don't know, the beta drops. And I'm gonna be honest, man, the multiplayer reveal was, I don't know, man. I really don't know, like, what else to say other than it was just uninspired slop. And it doesn't even seem like the game is that bad, right? Like, it's another fucking copy and paste Call of Duty, but there's a few things that I feel like they've done that are kind of interesting, right? Like, honestly, I think the wall bounce mechanic is cool, right? And some of the new streaks and, like, field upgrades, those seem pretty cool too. I'm not gonna lie, right? A lot of people are just gonna sit around and be like, oh my god, Vader, why you just always crap on the game? You never say anything positive. Nigga, I do sometimes, right? And here's an example of me saying something positive. I like the futuristic weapon designs. They look cool. Some of the new field upgrades look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the new score streaks, right? The dog, right? Which looks like the Ranger from Battlefield 2042. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looks cool, right? But honestly, besides a few of the, like, new additions, right? I'm honestly finding a very hard time to get excited for this game. And there's a lot of reasons, right? One of the main ones being that, look, Black Ops 7 is gonna come out. We're gonna have a good amount of fun with it for like 2 months. And then it's going to be on to the next thing. And plus, you know, we've got Battlefield coming out this year when it's like, look, man, if I've got to make a choice between playing the two games, am I going to play the futuristic, you know, hero shooter game, or am I going to play the modern military shooter? Guys, I've got a really hard decision here. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, we're going to be playing Battlefield 6 if we got the choice of only playing one, right? But just from watching the trailer, right, apart from a few of the new things, man, like I said, it's hard to get excited about this shit, right? I was scrolling through Twitter looking for news about Black Ops 7, right? And guys, we're at the point with the COD community, these dudes are just retarded, right? They are getting excited about the UI looking somewhat like Black Ops 3. That's where we're at. Oh my god, bro, the UI, it looks just like Black Ops 3. That's what we're excited about, honestly. And look, man, if people want to get excited about the UI looking like that, that's fine, right? But I also feel like people should acknowledge that the game is probably going to suck monkey dick. It just is what it is, right? Between a lot of the crappy aspects that I've complained about previously, right? For example, a $70 game that is monetized like a free-to-play game. It's one of those things that's just like, come on, man, I don't really want to fucking play a game that is just trying to drain my wallet, right? Secondly, the algorithms and systems within the game, along with other things such as Call of Duty HQ, just drive people away, man. For example, Call of Duty HQ. I've bitched about this I don't know how many times. But I shouldn't have to spin up one game to spin up another game. And I know it's seamless for the new Call of Duty, right, that comes out, right? You spin up Call of Duty HQ, it spins you up into Black Ops 6, right? And for next year, it'll be Black Ops 7. It'll be pretty seamless. But I'm just going to be honest, man. Everybody knows, right? Nobody, like, this is not a big secret. Call of Duty HQ is just bloatware. That's all it is. It's a way for them to artificially increase the player count for their new Call of Duty by incorporating Warzone into it, right? And Call of Duty HQ does nothing for the game, right? It's one of the things that just does not have me very excited for Black Ops 7 because I know it's going to be in there, right? And then, obviously, the dick-in-the-ass skill-based matchmaking, right? Like, look, I'm not the greatest Call of Duty player. I'm not going to brag. I'm not the greatest first-person shooter player. I be doing dumb shit all the time, right? But if I play with a buddy that's significantly better than me, for example, FOOLY. I've usually played with him in previous gameplays. You guys have probably seen him down in the fucking bottom left corner. That nigga is iridescent in Call of Duty. Alright? Playing in his lobbies versus playing in my lobbies, it's night and day, man. And look, I'm not saying we gotta remove this shit completely, right? You can have skill-based matchmaking in there just to exclusively protect the retards. But there's no reason why my lobby should get significantly harder and why his ping should be, I don't know, 150, right? And it's like, look, I've also noticed this in my own games. If you have a few good games, right, you're going to get put into harder lobbies with higher ping. It's just kind of how it goes in Call of Duty. And until shit like Call of Duty HQ and the SBMM change slightly, I'm going to find it hard to get excited as a Call of Duty fan. Now, who knows? There's probably other aspects of it as well, such as, I don't know, gameplay mechanics, right? That don't get me as excited as I was for previous years. But it's just like, man, I am so tired of the same fucking slop. And that looks like what we're going to get for this upcoming year. Granted, like I said, there's some aspects of Black Ops 7 that I personally think are going to be cool. This happens every fucking year. Right? There's aspects of Modern Warfare 3 that I liked, that I really enjoyed. But shit like skill-based matchmaking, Call of Duty HQ, crappy ping, crappy servers, you name it, just take away from the experience. And honestly, things like that have me off of Call of Duty about 2 months after launch. Right? I don't play it throughout the year. Now I'll probably log on occasionally just to see what's going on. But, you know, logging on to play one game and log off immediately after because you're getting farted on, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a very fun time to me. I'm just not gonna lie. But like I said, man, also just looking at the game, man, you look at the perk slots, you look at, you know, people were talking about the UI. It's the same game. All the perk slots take up the same slots. There's nothing new in the game outside of the wall bounce, right? It's the same shit. And here's the thing, man. Although I think Call of Duty sales are going to take a hit this year, right? Simply because the franchise is just kind of stagnating, right? And people are tired of the shit that I named in this video. Skill-based matchmaking, Call of Duty HQ, lack of effort and soul in their games, man. Like, honestly, the amount of AI art that is getting used in Call of Duty when there's so many good artists out there is just fucking depressing, man. And I know this is kind of a thing that is widespread in the gaming industry now, or it's going to be very soon. It just sucks, man, because there's a bunch of really good artists that know how to draw and design some shit that looks cool, right? And we're going to be getting a bunch of AI slop pushed to us in Black Ops 7, right? Now, I'll say this, there's some art style, like I've said, some of it does look cool. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I found the weapon designs to be pretty cool. Who knows if it's fucking AI or not? I didn't take that good of a look at the weapons, nor am I really that interested to seeing if they're AI or not. I really wouldn't be surprised, but it's just like, we're taking such a turn right now with Call of Duty, and I mean, it's the entire gaming industry as a whole, and it fucking sucks to see, man. I miss the days when it would just be a bunch of nerdy-ass fucking dudes just trying to make something that looked cool and that was fun and that all their buddies wanted to play. We're past those days now. We're trying to make games to maximize revenue and in order to, I don't know, make sure we make as much money as possible. That's where we are with Call of Duty and gaming as a whole, right? And it sucks to see, man, but it is what it is. But getting back to Black Ops 7, who knows, man, what this game's going to look like. I'm going to play the beta. I'm going to try it out, but this year is significantly different from me as opposed to previous years, whereas Call of Duty is always an automatic buy for me no matter what. And some of that is partially because of YouTube, because I like to make the videos and I enjoy making the content, right? And the other part of it is just brain rot, right? It's just like, oh, new COD's coming out. Let me get the fucking credit card. But this year, I'm probably going to hold back and wait to see what other people say. And I'm at least going to wait to play the beta before I jump to any conclusions right now. Who knows if the game is actually going to suck or not, but I'm leaning towards the fucking end that the game is going to suck. That's just me. That's just my opinion. You know, niggas can get mad about it. I really don't care, but I think the shit is going to suck, and I don't know. The evidence of the past few years is not going to get me to sway my opinion, but who knows? I may be wrong. This might end up being a top 5 Call of Duty, and I'm going to be eating my words. Anyways, guys, that's all the time I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did. If you're new, subscribe, and yeah, I'm out of this bitch. Peace.